congratulations. Mikey, this is the first time this conference that you didn't come off the bench. You started out in the first quarter. How did this help you set the pace and tone of your game?
I think it all led up to preparation. Um, I know I came in a little late, and I didn't really get to prepare as well as I wanted to, and I think that was the biggest sign of why I needed to come off the bench. But most importantly, it was just better for my team at the time. My team had a great flow going, and I just needed to come in and just do what I needed to do.
Coach, ang ganda ng numbers na kuha natin for Mikey as well as Cam. But, defensively, you forced 31 turnovers against Blackwater. Just talk about the balance that you showed on both ends of the floor.
Well, that's all we talked about after our last game. As poorly as we shot against NLEX, our problem really was our defense. So, just like today, we scored 101 points against NLEX. If we kept them to this number 90, we would have had the chance to win our last game as well. So, we really uh, intentionally put a lot of emphasis and focused on our defense. All of our discussion in practice, in our film sessions was just all on defense, and specifically our ability to come out and pressure, go out and pressure teams. And that's good. That's good that we were able to force 31 turnovers. But I think Blackwater still shot a very good percentage from the floor, and I think we have to still continue working on our defense. There's still some defensive lapses, but I think we played better defense now than the last game.
Now we open the floor to our friends from the rest.
Coach, was it a relief na si Troy hindi na pinaglaro sa kapila?
Well, yes, of course. But if you take a look at our history, ang banban namin pag may kulang sa kalaban eh. We played Magnolia without Sanggalang, talo kami. We played NLEX without BGR, talo kami. So nung nalaman ko wala si Troy, sabi ko, eto na naman tayo. Sobrang banban namin pag kulang yung kalaban namin eh. So I was really worried about that. So, but fortunately we were able to pull this off and in the end we had a tough 2 games. We have a tough week, and now we got I think a week before our next break, before our next game. So now we can rest a little bit.
Mikey, how are you in terms of fitness and health? Because I think you were injured entering the conference.
Just taking it day by day. I feel like I'm getting back to where I need to be. I just got to continue to rehab and just stay in the gym like I've been doing, and I think everything will take care of itself.
Coach, you mentioned the next game. Are you able to see games ni Coach Alvin, especially yung nga po parang medyo spotlight mo din kasi kumbaga newcomer, tapos syempre ikaw coach part of the old guard, kumbaga you're taking on a season kumbaga na coach coming from the amateur rounds. Can you talk about that matchup, Coach?
Yeah, you're right. I don't regard Alvin as a newcomer. I've been watching him since he started coaching, and I'm very very impressed. He's really one of the really good young coaches coming up, and I'm not surprised how well Converge is playing under his watch. So that's going to be a huge test for us. Not only the way they're playing and Coach Ayo's coaching, but Miller. I think Quincy Miller is doing a really good job. Their import fits them perfectly, and like I said, it's something that it's going to be a big test for us. But for now, we have to focus on our rest and then go back to the gym and prepare for our next game for Converge, because we know that's going to be a great. They're the number one offensive team in the league, right? So that's going to be a great test for our defense.
Coach, how important is Inces having a putting in the rest, knowing that you and Converge are the two of the teams that derive most of their offense in transition? Do you feel like you match up well in terms of the transition game, and how important is that rest heading into that matchup?
Well, I'm a big believer in recovery as part of peak performance. You can't play at your best unless you have been able to recover well, and rest is a big part of that. So uh, that's my answer to your first question. That's why it's very important and valuable that we get some really good rest. Secondly, yeah, that rest is going to allow us to make sure that we're in the best level of fitness, because the team that we're playing, they love to run, they push the ball hard, every opportunity, miss or make, and it's going to test our endurance as well and our stamina. And as you know, coming off our injuries, we're not yet at that level. So hopefully we have a couple of days to continuously work to get to that level. But you're right, we have to be able to match their pace, because that's really how Converge beats other teams. It's their constant pace for 48 minutes.
That concludes our post-game press conference. Coach,